Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to do a full review of the new fragrance from Viktor Rolf called Good Fortune. So I did post a short last week showing you where I had just picked up Libre Le Parfum from YSL, and I also picked up Viktor Rolf Good Fortune. I asked which one you guys wanted me to review first, and overwhelmingly you all said Good Fortune. So I have given this a good full wear test twice now. I am wearing it right now. I definitely have lots of thoughts and feelings about it. And yeah, I'm gonna jump right in. So I will tell you, when I first sprayed Good Fortune, I immediately thought, oh, it's kind of a generic white floral, and I didn't think that I was going to like it. Oh, well, I shouldn't say I didn't think I was gonna like it. I felt like it wasn't anything that, I don't know, that was super interesting to me. Okay, so let's start with the notes of Good Fortune. There are some really interesting notes in Good Fortune. It's funny because when I very first sprayed it, I was like, it's kind of a generic white floral. It's what we've been seeing from designer houses over the last 5 years, just them, you know, churning out these generic white floral perfumes. Armani My Way is a tuberose. The Valentino Voce Viva, again, I think it's a jasmine fragrance. It's just, they just keep rolling out these white floral perfumes, and it is getting tiresome to me, I'm not gonna lie. However, I was really pleasantly surprised by this one because it's got some really interesting notes in it. So the top notes, it's got something called gentian, I think that's how you say it, gentian co-distillate. I had to look up gentian. I had never really, I don't know, it's just not something that you see commonly used, even though I think it is. Allegedly, it's just basically a wildflower that grows like in the French Alps. And the term gentian is used to kind of encompass like wildflowers that grow in the mountains. So for me, I'm thinking, I don't know if, I know it is an herb. It is used in medicine a lot. It's used for like digestion issues and stomach issues, which I think is amazing. But in this perfume, it's a co-distillate. So it's a gentian co-distillate. And it's also got fennel in the top. The fennel is beautiful. The fennel brings this really beautiful warmth. And you know, I love warmth in perfume. And then as it starts to dry down, you really start to get the jasmine, but the jasmine it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. And with the warmth from the fennel mixing with the jasmine, it is really beautiful. And the more this one dries down on your skin, the less it seems like a generic white floral, the more it starts to smell like its own perfume. And yeah, it's far from generic smelling. Now, that is on my skin. I know that this one's getting really mixed reviews. I haven't seen anybody's review. I haven't seen any reviews of it, but I have kind of heard the kind of rumblings in the fragrance community that this is another boring white floral, that it's generic. And trust me, when I very first sprayed it on, I felt exactly the same way. I've given it a good wear test twice now, and as I've worn it, I really have fallen in love with this one. I haven't fallen in love with it enough that I think I need a full bottle. I do just have the travel spray, and I think that this will be plenty for me. But this is a really beautiful fragrance. There's something about the jasmine fennel combination that is such a beautiful, warm, white floral. And then it's basically just bourbon vanilla in the base. And you know I love a good vanilla perfume. So this is a really beautiful, warm jasmine, vanilla, and fennel fragrance. And again, at first I was like, oh man, it's just another generic white floral. They keep on churning out these white florals. And though I don't think that this is the most unique thing out there, I definitely think that they could have done better as far as uniqueness goes. I do think that it's quite safe. perfume houses, when they release perfumes like this, they're trying to appeal to a wide audience, and I can absolutely see this perfume appealing to a lot of people. It's super easy to wear, and it's funny because at first it reminded me a little bit of Alien Goddess if you took away the coconut, but it's not like Alien Goddess at all. It's definitely its own thing. There's something about the fennel in it, you guys. And I love fennel in fragrance anyways. I love anything that's kind of herbaceous smelling. So for me, the fennel really takes this one and veers it away from it smelling like a generic white floral. It really, to me, because of that fennel, it's got a really beautiful, unique quality to it, and it brings a warmth to it that I just love. It's sweet without being overly sweet, and I love it. I really do. I did not think that this one was gonna go this way. I thought for sure I was gonna have to get on here and give this one a bad review and say, nope guys, it's another generic white floral that they churned out, but I don't feel like that at all after having worn it a couple of times. I really, really enjoy this one. We'll see. I may end up going through this travel spray and feeling like I need a full bottle. I don't know, we'll find out, but I do really enjoy this. I will say the performance on this one is not the best. I can get maybe 3 to 4 hours out of this before I need to reapply, so I may end up going through this travel spray really quickly because I do have to reapply it every, I would say, between 3 and 4 hours. But I do really, really enjoy this perfume, and I do think it's got more interest to it than a lot of what the other designers have been putting out, simply because of that fennel note. It's beautiful. So yeah, so anyways, you guys, I do hope that this one was helpful. I wasn't expecting to really like this one. I thought for sure that I was not gonna like it, but even after I sprayed it the first time, I was like, no, it's just another generic white floral. But no, the warmth from that fennel and then the vanilla in the base makes it really, really beautiful. You almost get a touch of like a violet. It almost gives you violet vibes without having any kind of a powderiness. It's really, really pretty. But anyways, you guys, let me know if you have smelled Good Fortune. If you have, what did you think of it? Good, bad, and ugly. You're not gonna hurt my feelings at all. I would love to hear your guys' true, authentic thoughts. I do hope that you all enjoyed this and that you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.